Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show here. Thank you for tuning in with me on WDBO. I appreciate you very much taking time out of your beautiful weekend and joining me. So I promised you in the first segment that I was going to show you how to negotiate a real estate transaction in today's market. So if you're a real estate agent, pay close attention. If you're a buyer or a seller, this benefits you as well. So you have a couple of options, okay, when it comes to negotiating, and it depends on the individual. One of these are not always better than the other one. But let's just take the buyer, for instance, and say you want to negotiate. And let's just say that you're looking at a price of $450,000 and you're doing a conventional loan with 5% down. It doesn't really matter, okay? So you've got your base price on what the seller's asking. You should know how much the cash to close is, meaning down payment, closing costs, and escrows, and how much your payment's going to be based on that offer. That's simple. You should get that from your lender. Okay, call me, 407-706-3313, or we bring you home, put your loan together, and we'll do whatever we can to get you the best that's available. Now, when it's time to negotiate, you can either ask the seller to reduce the price. Now, I'm going to use $13,500 on a 450 house because that's 3%. And 3% has multiple reasons that I use that. So 3% is the negotiating room. That's about standard for how much sellers are getting selling their homes for. They're getting 97% of their ask price. Okay, that's typical in this market right now. So we're going to work with 3%. So you could ask the seller to reduce the price by $13,500. Now, at the end of the day, that's going to reduce your cash to close by less than $1,000, and it's going to reduce your payment by right about $100. Not really that significant, really. Second thing you could do is ask them to pay your closing costs. So leave the price full price. I like full prices. It keeps my value up. When I go to refinance this rate, when it drops to 4 3/4 or 5, I don't want my appraisal to be affected. Then I might be stuck with this loan for longer. So leave the full price offer. Pay $13,500 toward my closing costs. Fantastic. That just reduced your cash to close by $13,500. Now your payment stayed the same as a full price offer, but your cash to close went down. So if you're weak on cash to close, negotiate closing costs. The next option would be to negotiate with the seller on a 2-1 buy down. So we're going to use the same amount at $13,500 to do a 2-1 buy down, meaning instead of you paying today 7 1/4, you'll pay 5 1/4 for the first year. Great, huh? Liking that better. 6 1/4 the second year, and then back up to 7 1/4 the third year. But here's the thing. The seller funds that. And right now, for a $450,000 loan, you need about $10,123 for the buy down. It's going to save you $560 a month for the first year and almost $300 a month for the second year. Now, listen, by the end of the second year, you're going to refi anyway, right? So, and there was money left over from the $13,500. There was $3,368 left over. Let's use that towards closing costs. You win. Now, I told you I'd help the seller too. Sellers, you get with me. I'll get you a great real estate agent to list your home. We'll put together a marketing plan that will not keep buyers away from your home. They'll attract them. You're helping buyers. You got to work together.